So if you're with me, go ahead and start tapping side to side as I read to you. Week 7 of our Unstuck Challenge. Guys, we're almost there. I cannot believe it. And you have been so faithful and doing such an amazing job. I'm still processing last week's meetup. Man, I'm so glad that we did that. And that was the first time we've ever had a meetup specifically for a challenge. And I definitely want to do that again. So I would love to hear from you guys what God's teaching you through that and what He's still teaching you in this study. So this week we are talking about soul care. Tanya is going to be our co-lead, and she's going to have a little chat with us on Thursday about soul care. And I just thought this week I needed this one so much because I don't know about you, but my body is feeling it needs rest. And in our book this week, she talks about rest and soul care, and I highly recommend going through this week. Take your time, soak it in. I don't remember who said this, but it said someone said we work from rest, not for rest. And that was a game changer for me. I always look towards the weekend. I can't wait till the weekend, can't wait till vacation until the kids are down for bed, then I can rest. And it flips it, saying that we work from rest and not for it. Like, I want to live a life that is full and that is pouring out to those around me. And one of those things is just taking care of our body. It's like what you're doing right now, moving your body, taking care, pouring into into yourself to take care of it so you can pour out into others. But sometimes, and a lot of times, it means taking that rest. So I'm going to ask you some questions, and I would love to hear from you later. You don't have to do it now. But do you avoid rest? And if you do, why? Why do you avoid rest? Maybe you do practice a Sabbath day, or maybe you practice rest. But what emotions leading up to that day of rest do you have? How does your body respond emotionally to rest? I don't know about you, but I have incorporated a Sabbath over 2 years ago, and it really is this past year that I've been really sticking with it. But leading up to that day can give me some anxiety. Oh my goodness, what am I going to do? What am I going to do? How can I rest? I got so much to do. So just be aware of how is your body responding to rest, and is rest important? And I'm like 100% yes, because Jesus practiced that. Jesus practiced silence and solitude. He went away to pray. He went away in the quiet, and I love that He modeled that for us, because we live in a culture that is go, 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 or our jobs are busy, our lives are busy, and then all of a sudden, I don't know about you, but we hit a wall. We're tired, worn out, and it's like I don't have anything else to give. I am just empty, and I feel like there's a major, major red flag, and that we need to be putting practices in our lives that gives us that rest to fill up, sit in His presence, and I will say this before we go in, rest doesn't mean you're sitting on a couch all day long doing nothing, and we'll talk more about that this week. But the question before we get going here, before I pray, is do you incorporate rest? Do you avoid rest? Why? And how do you respond emotionally to rest? So, God, I just thank you so much for a new day. God, thank you for this time. God, thank you for movement. And God, really thank you for rest. Thank you that Jesus modeled that for us. And I ask that we would incorporate that into our lives. Like even moving our bodies today, taking care of our bodies, it is a gift that we can just fill us up with your Spirit, God. Fill us up with who you are. Overwhelm us today, seeing your goodness all around us, hearing your voice. But God, I ask that this week we would practice rest so that we can enjoy you and hear you, and let that just being in your presence, being with you, like that would overflow into those around us. I know for me, God, I need it right now. You know that coming off of a crazy month, God, I ask that you would help me to practice rest. Help me to practice just being with you and enjoying you. Keep us safe as we move. In your name, amen. All right, let's do this. I am cold. I don't know why. but I am, it's like I'm ready to move. All right, so go ahead and start twisting side to side. So again, if you're with me, we are doing lower body today. It's a big, giant circuit, okay? You only have, let's see, 6, is it 6 moves? Yeah, 6 moves. I don't know my own workout. Reach all the way across. So you have 6 moves. We're gonna go through it 3 times. Each round, we're gonna change up the moves just a little bit, except for the kettlebell swing. So just giving you a heads up. This is what's gonna be happening today. All right, reach all the way across. So listen to your body. We do have some squats, some lunges. So just be careful. If you have a chair, sit in a chair and stand for squat to press. You can be there or stay in the chair and press. The lunges hurt your knees today, then just, and you're okay with a squat, all right, go side to side, you can be there. So always listen to your body, right? Keep those arms moving as you rock side to side. 3, 2, 1, toe touches, right and left. Good job, lift those legs. You can hold onto the wall of the chair and lift. So how do you respond to taking rest? How do you respond to the challenge if I said, today, practice 5 minutes of silence and solitude? How do you respond to that? Does it make you sweat? Hyperventilate? Squat. Here we go. Keep those arms moving. Like, why is it hard to rest? Why do you find it hard to rest? What do you believe? Maybe it's a lie. Like, if I don't do it, no one will, so I can't take a break. Maybe it's fear of resting. Letting your mind be calm and quiet, afraid of what you're going to start thinking about. We want to keep moving and staying distracted to avoid. I don't know, like, I would love to hear from you later. Like, how are you with rest? What lies do you believe about rest? All right, keep moving. Keep your arms moving side to side here. 1 more each way. All right, tap. You can be here, low impact. Remember, low impact does not mean low intensity, or you can be here. Give me that jumping jack. Just getting the body warmed up, getting that heart rate up. Remember, we want to make sure we're getting our heart rates up in our workouts, get a strong heart. 3, 2, 1. March it out. Grab your hands in front. Warming up the shoulders. Check out your mobility in your shoulders. Go around your head. Notice any place that feels sticky. Switch. Other way. 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, twist. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. Grab some water if you need it. We have, it's a circuit, but we're gonna do every minute on the minute. So you have so many reps of each move. I'm gonna, tell you, you keep track of your reps. When you finish, you have the rest of the minute. Say you got done in 30 seconds, you have 30 seconds to recover until we get to the top of the minute and you have a new move. So your first move, you have 12 thrusters. You're gonna grab those dumbbells or 1 dumbbell, squat, press it up, okay? 12 reps, that's all you're doing. The next move, you have that kettlebell swing. You're here, okay? You're gonna give me 25, and I'll remind you of all of these. So for those who wanna hold the, normally I'll say, hey, be here at the kettlebell if you don't wanna do the swing that hurts your back, you can be here. Today, I'd rather you pick some kind of cardio, so you can do 25 jumping jacks, 25 high knees or butt kicks, whatever you wanna do. We wanna get that heart rate up. And then I'll show you the rest. If I go through all of these, you'll be like, I forgot. And it's okay, because I would forget too. So we're gonna start with thrusters, so make sure, let me get my watch here, my timer. All right, time started. Grab those dumbbells, 12 thrusters. Here we go. Weight is in the heels, press it up. You're gonna give me 12. So you're here, driving it up through the heels. If you're in a chair, you're gonna sit in the chair, stand up and press. If your knees hurt you, then just give me the press. Give me 12 shoulder presses. Remember, you keep track of your reps. Woo! Once you hit 12, set it down and take a break. All right, you got 20 seconds. Set it down, grab your kettlebell. You got 25 swings. I'm gonna show you. You're gonna roll your shoulders back, hinge forward, prep it, and power up. 25 swings or jumping jacks or some kind of cardio. Here we go, you ready? Let's do it, 25 swings. Prep it. You're here, you're getting that power from your legs. Toes are straight ahead. Act like you're trying to push to the ground. And breathe. Total of 25. So your heart rate should be climbing. Keep your kettlebell at shoulder width, not shoulder width, shoulder height. Don't go above your shoulders. Protect the shoulders. If you're going above your shoulders, that weight is too light. All right, when you're done, rock it, set it down. Put it to the side. You have deadlifts. Roll your shoulders back, toes straight ahead. You're gonna give me 15. Pop out your chest, knees are soft. Here we go, straight down and up. Squeeze your glutes at the top. Those dumbbells stay close to your legs. And breathe. So you may notice that your heart rate is still high as you're doing this strength. So that's pretty cool about a little bit of high intensity. You can do a cardio move and then go right into a strength move, and your heart rate is still up there. Woo! Even as you're doing a strength move. Total of 15. Take your time. Watch that back, it's flat, knees are soft. Once you hit 15, set it down. Make sure it's out of the way. All your equipment, you got skaters. So you can be here or a little jump, all right? Give me 20, 10 on each side, all right? So you can be here, tap, or a little jump. If you're tapping or jumping, just try not to let that back leg touch the ground to practice some balance. You got this. Great job. If you want a little extra leap at the center, you can be here. So many different ways you can do it. A skater, just changing that intensity, that power. I have no idea what number I'm on, but this feels about right. Grab some water. All right. We're gonna do a push-up. You can do a push-up off the wall. You come down with me to your knees or your hands. Here we go. You're gonna give me 10. Hands out wide so you can be here on your toes or your knees. Chest to the floor. Or you can do a push-up off the chair or off the wall. So you're here, 10 total. Make sure you're breathing. You got this. Woo! Once you're done, sit it back, grab your yoga mat. You got some sit-ups. So I'm gonna show you your sit-up move. Option one, you can have one leg all the way out. One foot on the ground, hands underneath the curve of your back. Come down and up. This will help you get your shoulders up off the mat. All right, you're gonna give me 20. Or, second option, you're here. Regular sit-up. If you want a little extra? Here we go, time started right here. You can hold the dumbbell. 20 sit-ups. Now, some people like to hold the dumbbell. They say it feels better on their back. So that is up to you. You can be here. One leg out, one foot on the ground, hands underneath the curve of your back. Come in here. So this is going to protect your lower back, and it's going to help get those shoulders up off the ground. And I promise you, I feel it. You're still going to work that core. Once you hit 20, just relax. You're doing great. Breathe. Don't hold your breath. All right, once you hit 20, take your legs all the way out. Hands straight above your head. Oh, relax. I don't know about you, but I want to rest already. All right, grab some water. We're going to do that again. The moves are going to change a little bit except for the kettlebell swing. Okay? So again, listen to your body. We're going to take it to a lunge for the thruster. So it's going to be alternating lunge, press up. Lunge, press up. Unless you're like, nope, I need to stay with the squat to press. Be there, totally fine. Or if your legs need a break, give me the shoulder press, okay? So we're going to do 6 on each side. So go ahead, grab those dumbbells. Here we go. 6, lunge to press on each side. Or go back to what we did the first round. Give me 12 thrusters. Squat to press up. Take your time. Lunge back, press up as you step up. Good job. You got this. Stay focused. Woo! Set it down. When you're done, you got those swings. 20 seconds. Let me know how you're doing. Oh man, 25 kettlebell swings are your choice of cardio. You got 10 seconds to get there. We got this, right? Eyes straight ahead, hinge. Glutes go back. Grab that kettlebell, prep it, power up. So make sure you're breathing. Exhale as you power up. 25. Second time through. So we're only going to do this workout with 3 rounds. Okay? A lot of these moves are big power moves. So we're going to cram a lot in this circuit, which I love because a lot of people believe you have to get a full hour in order for it to count. You can get a great workout in 30 minutes, I promise. Woo! Set it down. We got 15 seconds. I'm going to show you your next move. It's the deadlift to a row. So my palms are up. Toes straight ahead. Go and grab those dumbbells. Hinge forward. Row. Bring it back down. Ready? Give you 10. Deadlift. Row. Arms are straight. Stand up tall. So this move, everyday living, think about when you get something out of the oven, right? You hinge forward, you pull it towards you, and then you stand up. So a lot of our moves are going to mimic everyday moves. It's called functional training. We do this so that we can do life well, right? Not here to punish ourselves or anything like that. Prove a point. It's like, just get strong for everyday living. All right. We're going to hang on to these. We're going to do 5 on each side. So you got a curtsy, curl, curtsy, okay? Or squat and curl. That feels better on your knees. Here we go. 5 each side. Curtsy, curl. You can do it. Set your mind. I know I'm pushing you a little bit more today. It's week 7. I know you can do it. You've gotten so strong. You know you can do this. That's why I'm here, right? To push you. Great job. 5 on each side. Curl at the center. So curtsy, curl. You got this. Woo. All right. Set it down. We got the push-up again. But if you're on the wall, you're gonna be a push-up to 4 high knees. All right, so push up off the wall, 4 high knees, or you're down here with me. We're gonna do a total of 10. It's push up, 1, 2, 3, 4 mountain climbers. All right, so let's go. Even if you're on your knees, pop up your knees. 1, 2, 3, 4. You go back to your knees and drop. Or you're on the wall, giving me that push up off the wall with a low impact, 4 high knees. Still moving, still doing it right. Your total of 10. So 1 push up, 4 high knees. You got this. Woo! I'm in it with you. Woo! Come on. Once you hit 10, you can sit it back in that child's pose. If you're on the floor, you can be here. Or if you're at the wall, go grab that mat. Bring that mat down. We're going to tweak that sit-up. It's going to be a V sit-up. So we're going to flop on down. Hands to the side. Oh man, our time started. It's flying. All right, roll your shoulders back. Hands in front. Feet up. Down. 10 on each leg. So tapping a heel, shoulders back. Leaning back is going to activate that core. You can have your hands beside you on the mat. All right? Or lift and tap. You pick, all right? But try to have both feet up off the ground. Tapping, total of 10 on each side. A little extra balance here, activating more core is when you bring your hands out in front. You may see this move in your yoga with Tanya. Woo! Once you hit 10, bring those legs out in front. Oh, arms above. All right, friends. Little break here before we finish that 3rd round. Check in with me. How we doing? How's it going over there? I'm gonna grab some water myself. All right, I'm seeing some lights, so that means you're still with me. All right, great job. We got about 30 seconds, and we're gonna go. So this time, I'm gonna show you, again, you can always go back to that thruster, squat to press. Or, I'm gonna show you from the side. You're gonna have that, you're gonna squat with that dumbbell, and you're gonna pull it up like you're zipping up a jacket. Once you, I'm gonna show you slow-mo. Once you get to your chest, you're gonna soften those knees, flip it, press up, okay? So it's a snatch, you're here, right back down. Take your time. So pull up slow, flip it at your chest, press up, but don't lock out your knees. So watch, when I go here, I'm letting my lower body help me with that power up. So squat to pick up, don't look down. Everyday living, you're looking straight ahead. Chest is lifted, squat, pick up, stand tall, and press. Here we go. I'll give you a longer break. It's time to get started. We're gonna do 6 on each side, or you're with that thruster, okay? With a squat to press, you're gonna give me 12. Or if you're with me, 6 on each arm. So with this, please be careful. Focus on that squat and power up. Once you hit 6 on the right, take it to the left. So it's close to your body. If you have shoulder injuries, if this hurts, go to squat. Leave out the press. Woo! That'll get your heart rate up. All right, 25 swings. Next, you got 15 seconds. Oh, you got this. Listen, 16 minutes in, You guys are, my heart rate is up there. All right, 3, 2, 25 kettlebell swings. Here we go. Prep it, power up. So if you ever want to know what a 6 a.m. 30-minute workout looks like, Monday mornings with Whole Fit on our Zoom call, they look very similar to this. We're gonna pack in quite a bit in just a little bit of time. You got this. You're doing great. Come on, stay focused. 25 total. Last time through. This is your last kettlebell swing. Once you hit 25, put that kettlebell to the side. We're done with that guy. All right, deadlift to fly. So in front, deadlift, cross, fly, straighten your arms, stand back up. We're gonna do 10. You ready? I'll show you from the front. Here we go. Deadlift, cross your arms, fly, straight arms, stand tall. Back is flat, knees are soft. Make sure you straighten your arms at the bottom before you stand tall. You got this. Woo! 10, you can do it. So squeezing those shoulder blades in the back. Right here, when you get that fly, straight arms, stand tall. When you're done, just set it down, shake it out, grab some water. Woo! All right, both dumbbells or one dumbbell. We got that curtsy press. 5 on each side. You ready? Oh man, these minutes go by fast. Here we go. Curtsy press. 5 on each side. You can drop it to one dumbbell. All right, especially if those shoulders are tired. Or you can alternate. You can be here. All right? And alternate. You can do it. Keep breathing. Keep moving. 5 on each side. Oh. Set it down when you're done. All right. All right, I'm like, I'm trying to breathe. Push up off the wall to one jumping jack. So you can be here, push up, tap, tap, or you can do the jump. If you're on the ground with me, you're gonna be on your knees or your toes, but you're gonna do that push up, and then plank jack, push up, plank jack, total of 10. Time started. You ready? On the wall or on the floor. If you're on your knees, give me that push up, pop your knees up, little jack right there, feet out to the side, total of 10. So don't hold your breath on the push-ups. Make sure you're breathing. Hands are out to the side, eyes are in front. Just get a little bit here, keep hitting the mat. Woo! Great job. We have about 20 seconds left here of this minute. When you're done, you can sit it on back, be here. Oh my goodness. Guys, last move. It's a quick workout today. It's a quick one. So again, we're getting a lot in there. You got 3 seconds to get on down to the mat. Your legs are gonna be up in the air. Here we go. All right. We're gonna take our hands and go to the outside of our ankles. You're gonna give me 10 on each side. So going across the midline, like you're trying to touch that outside ankle, getting those shoulders up off the mat. Little side crunch. 10 on each side. You got this, you're doing great. We are almost there. Oh, you finish. Oh, your legs all the way out. Arms above your head. I'm gonna change up our music. I'm gonna give you a little extra stretching today. Some extra rest, right? Great job. Grab some water. And let me know how you did. I know it is quick, but a lot packed in there. So, those are my favorite kind of workouts. Boom, boom, done. And if you stay with us with our Whole Fit TV, I dump all these videos in the Whole Fit TV. So, challenge is over and you want to go back to a workout, this will be in there. So, all right, come up off the ground. I'm so sorry if you're laying down. Let's start with a standing stretch and we'll work our way back down. I want to get our heart rate down. I don't know about you, but my heart rate is up. So legs are out wide, and then you're going to inhale up and then exhale down. I don't know what happened to my music, but let's get that going. There we go. So inhale up, exhale through your mouth. Do it again. Inhale up, exhale down. Go ahead and open up your chest. Inhale as you open up your chest. Exhale as you round your back, grabbing your hands out in front. Little flow here. Open up, round your back, exhale. Inhale up, exhale. Go ahead and grab your right foot. If you need to hold on to the chair or to the wall, or bring your arm out for balance, but pressing that foot into your hand. You can grab your pant legs or your shoe if you need to. Drop that heel, toes up, and sit it back. So from the side, I'm sticking my glutes back. Inhale up, exhale down. Hold it. We're going to switch to the other side. Grab that foot. I need balance today. Woo. Pressing that foot into your hand. Go ahead and drop that heel, toes up, sit it back. Feeling the stretch in your hamstrings. Stretching out those legs. We're going to work our way down to the mat. So go ahead, get there however you can. Sometimes it can look graceful, sometimes we just gonna plop on down, right? So go ahead and take your right leg out. Left foot is in. I don't know if you can see me very well, I'm gonna scoot back here. But I'm gonna rest my right hand on my right leg, bring my left arm up and over, getting that side stretch. Hold. And then square your shoulders towards that foot. Inhale up. Exhale down, just let your arms naturally drop to the side of your leg. Hold it here. Breathe, inhale through your nose. Exhale through your mouth. Sit up tall, look over that left shoulder, twist. Getting that rotation. Notice any tension in your neck, shoulders, spine, hips. Be aware of where your body's sticky, and maybe it's just telling you, I need a little extra stretching today, or some yoga, or rest. All right, your left leg is out, right foot is in. Take my right arm up and over, stretch, getting that side stretch. Inhale as you come up, exhale as you twist, look over your right shoulder. Come back, forgot to inhale up here, and exhale, bring your arms down to the both sides of your leg. Just hold it. Let your head just naturally drop, tuck that chin. Go ahead, cross your legs here. Inhale up, and then exhale, let your arms fall in front. A forward fold. Just let them fall naturally. I'll show you from the side here. Let them fall naturally and just relax, melt into that mat. Go ahead and bring your arms up, and then bring your arms down to cactus arms. So you're here. Go ahead and close your eyes. Inhale up, Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Bring your arms out to the side, opening up the chest. Eyes up to the ceiling. Let your arms naturally drop. Go ahead, eye level, and then turn your head to the left. Slowly turn your head to the right, give that stretch in your neck. Bring your head back to face back to the center, look up. And then slowly drop your chin towards your chest and look down. We're gonna work our way down, all the way down to the mat. So I like to put my hands behind my legs and slowly rock myself back one vertebrae at a time. Go ahead and bring your legs straight up, arms out to the side, letting all that blood drain down your legs, feeling that, but also it'll help with lower back tension. Another deep inhale through your nose, exhale through your mouth. Go and bring your knees to your chest, hug your knees and rock side to side. Go ahead and take your right leg all the way out, and then your left leg all the way out. Right arm down, left arm down to your side. Close your eyes. I'm gonna sit up so I can read to you, but you guys stay there. Or if you wanna find a seated position that makes it a little more comfortable for you. But we're gonna practice some rest. So, inhale through your nose. Exhale through your mouth. With your eyes closed, Psalms 46:10 says, "Be still and know that I am God." Ruth Haley Barton, in her book Silence and Solitude, says, Psalms 46:10 tells us, "There is a kind of knowing that comes in silence, and not in words, but first we must be still." The Hebrew word "be still" literally means let go of your grip. So in these next few moments, notice any tension in your body. How are your hands right now? Are they open or are they clenched? Can you wiggle your fingers? Are your shoulders relaxed? Or are they up to your ears? Just relax your shoulders, drop them. Notice any tension in your jaw. Maybe open and close your mouth a couple times. Wiggle your toes. This is the mind, body, and soul connection. This isn't just a workout to lose 10 pounds. This is you taking care of yourself, taking care of the body He's given you. But this is extremely important as well, is the silence and solitude. This practicing stillness. Jesus went away 6 times for silence and solitude. In our Unstuck book, Kim writes, "Physical training is very important in our overall health, but can easily be overdone. Overtraining risks injury and burnout. Our bodies require movement, but they also require rest. Many times, working in times of movement comes much easier or more naturally than scheduling in times of rest. Rest is important for our bodies to recover from the activities we put them through. It is a time for replenishing the nutrients which have been depleted and provides opportunities for our muscles to grow and strengthen. Rest is equally as beneficial as movement." And even not just physical movement like working out, but maybe working. Where in your life do you feel that you are burnt out, worn out, and you need rest? Going back to that question, do you avoid rest? If so, why? And I would love to hear from you in the comments after this video ended. Do you avoid rest and why? What emotions do you feel when you hear the challenge, be still, take rest? What emotions do you feel? Just take a moment and be aware. Be still and know that I am God. What does that mean to you? What does it mean when you hear that word, those words, be still in the Hebrew, means to literally let go of your grip. So just with your eyes closed, open hands, just wiggle your fingers. Whatever is in your life that you have to hold on to, that you feel I have to do this or it will never happen, or I have to do this, fill in the blank. I can't rest. If I rest, this means fill in the blank. Wiggle your fingers. God says, be still and know that I am God. You're not. You can take a day of rest. It is okay. You can rest. I have you. Some ideas for rest, and I challenge you, and I'm challenging myself, is maybe it's a 10-minute walk a day. Rest does not mean sitting on the couch all day doing nothing. Rest is going to look different for everybody. But what brings you true rest? As you're laying there thinking, what brings me true rest? Some of us may have to think about that for a while, because it's been so long since we took a pause and rested. Maybe it's a 10-minute walk. Maybe it's practicing 5 minutes of silence and solitude before you start your day. Maybe it's incorporating a Sabbath one day a week. As you know, here we tell you the challenge, we're off on the weekend. I put my phone on silent. I pick one day a week, my phone is on silent. I'm not working, and I want to practice that Sabbath, enjoying God, enjoying His creation. Maybe it's quarterly taking one day off away, get away from your home, right? Schedule that out, plan that out. Because I don't know about you, but if I'm home, all I want to do is work. All I see is messes, things I need to get done. Maybe it's you take a day, get away from your home. There are a couple books, and I'll put these in the comments. Two that have been very, very helpful for me is Silence and Solitude by Ruth Haley Barton. And the second one is Ruthless Elimination of Hurry by John Mark Comer. They have changed my life. And I'm even in a season right now, February is so full for our family, and I can feel it in my body. I'm tired. I have nothing else to pour. So I'm practicing silence and solitude and Sabbath this week, in the middle of the week, to be with God. And for me, that looks like getting out of my house, go get a cup of coffee, taking my Bible with me, and spending time, a little extra time with God that I normally get to during the day, maybe going for a walk, eating lunch with a friend. See, rest just is going to look different for everybody. So guys, I challenge you, I would love to hear from you. There's questions we ask. Do you avoid rest and why? How do your emotions, what emotions do you feel with rest? Or maybe you have a good rhythm of rest and practice, and we would love to hear from you. Like, let us know. This is what I do, and I think it would just help other people to know what it looks like. It doesn't look a certain way. So guys, as we close out today, take a deep breath in, inhale through your nose, exhale through your mouth. This time as you inhale, we're going to practice the breath prayer. And as you inhale, just inhale, be still and know. Exhale that He is God. Have a great day, everybody. Great job. Take time if you're on your mat, getting up. Go slow. We'd love to hear from you. Have a wonderful day. Week 7, here we go.